Hey there, it's Dr. Crypto here with a Sunday update on CRO and crypto.com. So I hope everybody out there is having a fantastic weekend, and we've seen just a bit of sideways action at the moment on the cryptocurrency side of things. But Bitcoin, we can see here still sitting at $42,926,000, and we see the market cap at $1.69 trillion. So it hasn't really moved at all. So I hope, like I said, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Yeah, we had a lot of action last week. We got the Bitcoin ETF. We got some sell-offs potentially from Grayscale and potentially miners as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, any kind of these kind of retraces we get, any pullbacks we get, you know, to some people, it could be classed as opportunity. And one of the opportunities I keep on there accumulating on, and that is not just tectonic, is CRO as well. And I know there's a lot of people out there who, you know, there's certain big influences I don't like talking about CRONOS, or do not like, you know, don't mention it at all. And I don't know why, I don't know what their issues is, but anyway, I like CRONOS, I like what crypto.com are doing, and I like what the CRONOS ecosystem is doing too. Every project has faults. That's the way it is. Every project, every industry there's always faults somewhere, you know, but I see a lot of growth potential in the CRO token. And like I said, I gave a price prediction a few videos ago where I think anywhere between $1 to $3. I know it's quite a varied, but we don't know where it's going to go. You know, at the end of the day, you know, all we know, we could get a black swan event at any point in time. But, you know, we could get an explosion in CRO, it goes up to $5. Who knows? We don't know. And this is the same thing when I bought Cardano at 7 cents. I wouldn't expect it to go to $3 or so, you know, but it did. It just exploded. And, you know, it's like any project, you know, like Casper, you know, projects could just, out of the blue, just momentum gets there and it just explodes. But anyway, I think at the moment, you know, Crow, you know, it's gonna melt some faces. I think it's gonna surprise a lot of people. But like I said, before I start, give us a thumbs up and give us a subscribe. It is always much appreciated. And we can see CRO on about CRONOS. You know, we're still sitting up just above 9 cents. You know, we're seeing fluctuating, aren't we, between the upper 8 cents to about 10 cents mark, 10 pence mark sort of thing. So we're just like, yeah, we're just in that consolidation area. We're sitting at a market cap of $2.277 billion. So we're not doing too bad. Volume is slightly down on the 24 hours, but we can see on the daily chart here, we're just basically, we had that from October, we had that really big impulsive move up, which was around about the top 149%. And it makes me laugh when you see people saying, you know, oh, CRO hasn't done anything. Yeah, we just pumped up like 149%, you know, and looking at it, basically from that point in time, we've just basically chopped sideways, really. We had a bit of a drop there, but pushed straight back up from 7 cents straight back up to around about 9 cents where we are at the moment. So, you know, if we go on here onto the Lux Algo, and this is the basically signal overlay, we can see here right on the smart trail, we're just bouncing along that edge of that smart trail. We're finding a nice bit of support here on the smart trail. So like I said, we're just chopping pretty much sideways. And obviously when Bitcoin had that drop, we had the drop too. But we can look at the CRO on the Bitcoin. We're trying to, you know, obviously we're trying to make some moves here. We're starting to move down. We obviously had a bit of a retracement down here, but obviously, you know, we look at the Bitcoin dominance, which is on the Bitcoin. We had this big drop down. We're hitting along this resistance area. We had this big drop down to 51,000, where we're sitting at the moment at 51,000. But yeah, Bitcoin, the CRO Bitcoin, you know, we're starting to gradually make our way up there. So it's getting stronger. We're at 0.14% at the moment. So we're starting to move up as the Bitcoin dominance is starting to drop down. And that's what we want to see. We want Bitcoin to go sideways, dominance to drop down. Ethereum's making its moves as well. And then obviously the altcoins will start to move as well. But obviously there is a lot of talk that Bitcoin could go down to about the 38,000. So I'm always prepared for any kind of volatility. But we can see here this is on fortune.com. And look, regarding crypto.com, and I've said this before, what they do, or the regulatory approvals they're getting, the marketing they're getting, it's one of the best in the industry. And we can see here, top 5 crypto exchange and apps of April of 2023 became crypto.com, which came number one. I know this was back in April, but crypto.com was at the top. And it says here, crypto was founded in 2006 and currently serves more than 80 million users worldwide. Though its extensive online trading platform, investors have the opportunity to securely buy and sell more than 250 cryptocurrencies over 20 fiat currencies. And, and we can see here again, best crypto exchange apps of January of 2024. And we're rare at the top. We're just below Kraken, Coinbase, and then crypto.com is in third position here. Crypto best mobile app. And I like the app. I think it's got lots of facilities on there. I really like it. It's easy to navigate through. And that, so yeah, it says here, our top picks for crypto exchange include Kraken, Coinbase, and crypto.com. They're one of the top, and I do agree with them. I think crypto.com actually should be probably at the top because I find it so easy to use. There's so many varieties of staking and earning you can do on there. You can work on the NFTs on there. There's lots to do on Pay, your crypto.com card as well. And we can see here, this is on the daily huddle. Crypto.com, Bybit, and other centralized exchanges see trading volume skyrocket. And we can see here, we can see a lot of them are down. You've got Binance up at 37%, OKX at 43%. But look at here, we've got Crypto.com here at 49.9% increase. That is absolutely crazy. And all this marketing that they're doing is just showing it's paying off, because you're getting all these inflows coming in at 49%. That's nothing to sniff at. And then obviously we've got the crypto.com here. We've got Chris on here, and you can see here on this one here, this says here, and then January 11th, the highest levels of daily trading activity we've seen since the Q2 of 2022. I expect it to roughly 10x from here during this cycle. And for a CEO to come out like, they know a lot of things. They know a lot more than what we do, what's going on. And do not forget also we've got an AMA live stream from Chris, the CEO of crypto.com as well. If you just follow it on crypto.com, it gives you the times and dates. But it's on January the 19th. So it's worth just putting that on your diary. It's going to be very interesting to see, is he going to be talking about, because obviously the fees are quite high on crypto.com. Is there going to be some information about that? Is there going to be new perks coming to crypto.com? Because we know they did say in the bear market, once the bull market starts and the inflows coming in, they'll start to release a lot more, perks for the Crow fam and the crypto investors out there. And that, so, they've been true to their words on it. And we can see here that straight away, we can see here they are true to the words and what they do. We've had a lot of things going on at the moment. And it says here, new trading rebates, up to 4 times referral bonus, up to 8% back in crypto Visa card rewards, higher earn plus bonus. Because we saw a lot of cutbacks in the bear market, and there's a lot of negativity going around crypto.com regarding these pullbacks. But we can see now the bull market and the inflows are coming in. And I really do think there's more than 80 million users at the moment. I can imagine that's going up quite significantly, because you see the inflows to the exchange of people using crypto.com. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're well over 100 million users. But obviously they'll release that, and they might say this on the AMA as well. But if you want to say anything on the AMA, it's worth just sending your questions in to crypto.com, and hopefully you might get your questions answered. It's worth tuning in on the 19th. And, I get a lot of people also saying to me regarding crypto, how do you become a millionaire? It's one of those ones. How do you become a millionaire in crypto? Well, one, you definitely need the money and that. But, to become a crypto millionaire, you've got to educate yourself. You've got to educate yourself on cryptocurrencies, the projects that are being created. Where's the narratives at? Like, we've had gaming's there, AI. You can look at the narratives, what's what are people focusing on? And like I said, one of the focuses I've got it's not only just building on CRO, because I think the exchange tokens will come back and coins will come back. I think they really will. They could be one of the next ones. But, you know, at the moment, I look at GameFi, looking at AI tokens at the moment, you know, so that's what I've been looking at. Basically, one of the top ones here is like, you know, educate yourself. And I keep saying this on every video, never put more money in you're willing to lose. You know, if you're working and you've got 10 or £100, $1,000, $10,000 to one side, spare, it's not doing anything, and you know if you lose it, it's not going to break your bank or anything like that. You know, use that extra capital for investment purposes. You know, but like I said, never, ever, ever put more money in you're willing to lose. And like I said, in the last bull market, I saw crazy things. People remortgaging, getting loans out. You know, don't do those kind of things. Only put only put money in. You're prepared. If you lose it, it's not going to cause you financial hardship or anything like that. You know, and diverse your portfolio. Like hold Bitcoin. I don't feel like is going to make you a millionaire, but it's worth holding a bit of Bitcoin. You know, Ethereum, and then I hold things like CRO. I've got Gala Games, I've got Vulcan Forge, Shrapnel. These are gaming. Prime, they're gaming tokens that I hold. PYR, Vulcan Forge, is one of the biggest gaming tokens that I hold. I have a lot of tokens on that because I see where they're going. GameFi isn't going anywhere. I really do feel like GameFi is one of those which is going to really explode because there's lots of the games are getting better, they're more fun, the graphics are getting better as well. So just worth checking it out. And also have a long-term strategy. You know, you get these short fluctuations like we had on the Friday where we had these dips. Don't look at the short term or medium term. Look at the long term. Where's it all going? You know, and obviously, you know, I always say, you know, take profits. You know, as we're really going up there, you know, if we're really going parabolic, take what you initial out and then you're never going to lose. If you take the initial out when it really rockets, you're not going to lose. You've got your money back, and whatever's extra is extra, and it's, you know, it's an extra bonus as I see. So look at the long term. Look at the security of your crypto. I keep some of mine on exchanges. I keep some of mine off exchanges. You know, I have a mixed variety of where I store my cryptos. You know, so, and you should do the same. Your treasures, your ledgers, keep some on the exchanges for your staking rewards. That's what I add. DeFi wallets, you know, I do a proliferate. So if something goes wrong, it does. And also, you know, you do see some of these people who do leverage as well. You know, leverage is not for everybody. For me, leverage is not for me. I don't like that risk. I like just the hodl. Long term, DCA on the big dips, DCA and hodl. That's all I do. And when it comes to the bull market, we go if you can do a 10x or something like that, I'm going to take profits, you know, and take my initials out. So hodl, DCA, try to avoid the leverage. Everybody's different. Everybody's risk tolerance is different. For me, I'm not interested in leverage trading. You see these other big influencers doing leverage trading. You know, a lot of them have made their money, you know, so, you know, They you see them with their 10x's, 100x's, and you see them, well, I've gone made $200,000 in this like week. They're millionaires anyway, probably. So just bear that in mind. Avoid scams with a plague. If it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. Ignore them. Do not go near them. Any kind of scams where they say you're going to give you a Bitcoin and they'll give you another Bitcoin back, ignore them. You know, and a lot of these AIs you see on YouTube, like from, you know, Michael Saylors and, you know, in Solana's, you know, the CEOs, and you see them talking, that a lot of time, that is AI. So just be aware of that, have your risk management. And also tax implications. You've always got to be there, you've got to be legit. You've got to put money to one side for your taxes. But there's also benefits as well you can do. You know, if you're running a crypto business and you're an investor long term, there's always tax wise you can go and put, you know, a computer through or something like that. But obviously, have a word with you. I'm not a taxing. I'm not a, you know, have a word with your accountancy for that. And also control your emotion when you see these big dips. Don't get scared out. yeah, you could keep dipping. But for me, I just see these dips in DCA, everything. There's a lot of fundamentals in crypto at the moment, which says to me we're in the bull market and we're going to go further. We're going to go further. We've got the halving coming up in April. But like I said, try to control that emotion, because you see these little dips and you see people panicking because they want to even put money in they're willing to lose. You know, if you don't, you can sleep. I can sleep at night because I haven't put my life savings in, you know, into crypto. So if you have these dips, I DCA, I'm not, you know, obviously I'm always watching it, but I could sleep at night as well. And also remember, crypto market is like a lot of stock markets are very speculative, you know. So like I say, always do your research, always look at the project, look at the fundamentals, look at the CEOs, look what they're building, you know. And that's the way I feel like to become a millionaire in crypto. So I thought I'd just do this little last segment on that, ways to become sort of a millionaire, or not necessarily a millionaire, but become financially free as well. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.